Yo, what is up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, your source for on point and no hype reviews. Welcome back yet again everybody. It is a beautiful Sunday morning right now and it's so beautiful outside. I cannot wait to go out. And I hope you guys and gals are enjoying your beautiful Sunday morning right there. And before I do all that, before I go, I'm gonna do my duty to y'all, and that's to give you guys another no hype review on a fragrance that, man, I don't know why it took that long. I've owned this fragrance for so long, but it took about 2 years for me to make a review on this fragrance. Now, before I continue, please do not forget to like and subscribe, guys. Liking, subscribing, watching the ads does help the channel in a very big way, guys. Okay, when you see all those new fragrances, all the old fragrances getting archived into the library, guys, that's from all your watching, your views, watching the ads. It does help, so please continue to do so as we go past 12,000 subscribers. Now, this fragrance comes from the house of Parfums MDCI, guys, and this house, although not super hyped, not even probably popular to this day, does make a lot of really good perfumes. They have this core collection that they actually sell on their website, and that's how I got their other fragrances. I believe they're like 10 mls each for like a total steal. I don't know if they still do that. I did a review on Chypre Palatine. If you've never ever checked that out, please do. It's a great amber perfume for the fall. And the fragrance that I will be reviewing is no doubt the most famous perfume in the Parfums MDCI lineup. This is none other than Invasion Barbare. Yes, Invasion Barbare is my review today. I can't wait to archive this in my library. Now, Invasion Barbare, let's look into the name right there. I mean, I'm not gonna mess this up right here. Invasion Barbare basically means barbarian invasion, guys. Very masculine, very macho, very dominant barbarian invasion. And if you look at the bottle, guys, you've got two options. You can get the 75cc bottle on its own, or you can get the bottle with a collectible bust that has like the Romanesque statue on top, and that one costs a lot more. But the interesting thing is this fragrance is actually not known for any of those. It's not known because of the barbaric type of smell that it maybe has, and it's not really known for the bust. Some people actually buy this fragrance without knowing that you could get a collectible bust for a couple $100 more. This fragrance is known for being a barbershop scent. Yes, folks, a barbershop scent. And maybe the name Invasion Barbare is kind of like a subliminal thing, because really you're not hearing barbar, you're hearing barber, okay? And I believe some clone companies like Dua try to get smart with this and they called it the invasion of the barbers. So, you know, maybe that's what it is. It's a subliminal thing, but this fragrance, no doubt, is known as a barbershop scent. So of course we're gonna look into that, guys. We're gonna look into this barbershop scent and what exactly does that mean? What exactly does that smell like, guys, with this particular perfume? And is it worth adding this to any collection? Is it worth adding this to my collection? We're gonna go answer that right now, but before I continue, let's go spray this thing right now. Ooh, I'm feeling mighty fresh right now. Wow, this is great. So let's look into the initial notes of Parfums MDCI Invasion Barbare. On the opening notes, you are gonna get some sparkling bergamot, you are gonna get some grapefruit, and you are gonna get some violet leaf right here. Now, right here on the opening, it is strong and impactful, guys. It is strong and impactful, and maybe that's a little bit of that invasion feels right there. It makes you feel dominant and strong because it is a strong sillage from the get-go, with that sparkling bergamot and grapefruit, with that sweet and green violet leaf right here. And the violet leaf, in my opinion, is used in a lot of fougères. It's used in a lot of green fragrances. I know that it is a part of Creed Green Irish Tweed. It's an essential part. So you can definitely see this as a precursor for this very gentlemanly perfume. Now, scent development wise, this intro with that sparkling citrus, the beautiful grapefruit, bergamot, as well as violet leaf, this part lasts for 15 minutes. 15 minutes, guys. It's not gonna last a long time because that is not the point of this fragrance. That's not the core experience of this fragrance. The core experience of this fragrance is going to be your barbershop smell, your actual barbershop smell. And with that being said, this one only lasts 15 minutes. The next set of notes, though, do denote the barbershop experience. And these notes are none other than lavender, thyme, cardamom, as well as ginger right there. These are your mid notes that do appear early, 15 minutes in, to transition from that beautiful, impactful intro that I just enjoyed straight into this right here. These notes, no doubt, really make you feel like this is a barbershop experience, guys. You've got lavender with the uplifting lavender whiffs, guys, and lavender is always used in gent scents right there, but it's used for the uplifting whiff right there. Ginger is a big note right here. There's a zing of ginger that's pretty strong. And to me, this combo of lavender and ginger really does remind me of, you know, when they put alcohol on you after you're done with your haircut. I don't know if they still do that today, but back in the 80s and 90s, they used to put alcohol right after you get your fresh cut, and you get the uplifting whiff of that alcohol right there. This one right here really reproduces that same effect, but of course you're getting high quality lavender and ginger, but there is that zing, there is that uplifting whiff that reminds you of, you know, post barbershop cut. You're gonna get the alcohol right there. Smells absolutely amazing. And to add to the manliness, you've got cardamom as well as thyme. These two spices work absolutely amazing. Cardamom is sweet and spice, and of course thyme is spicy and herbal right there. And for me, this is kind of like your brut, you know, kind of like your aftershave. It smells, there's like the aftershave spicy effect that is again mixed with the alcohol, the uplifting lavender whiffs, you know. This is just amazing. I mean, this is genius, guys. And this fragrance right here, it was done in what, like 2005? So, I mean, I'm really amazed that, you know, they were able to really reproduce that 80s, the 90s, or even before that, maybe 50s or 60s type of barbershop experience right here. Now, as you can tell from my reaction from the intro to now, guys, I would say that this fragrance, although it smells absolutely great, there is a compliment factor to this. But first and foremost, I will say that this fragrance is for the wearer. This one is 100% for the wearer. At least for me, when I'm wearing this, like, of course, I know I'm gonna smell good and I know people around me will catch on that. But for me, it's really that fresh, I just got out of the barber experience. And I think that this is great for the user because it will put you in a mood. Not only will it put you in a warm, comforting mood, but in my opinion, there is something in this fragrance that makes you feel really, really masculine. And I guess that's why the name is called Invasion Barbare. It kind of puts you in the zone, in my opinion. And I don't think other fragrances I own do that. But this fragrance right here, because it reminds me of post haircut, and it's a clean cut because of maybe work, and work is definitely heavy for me. So this fragrance right here puts me in that zone that I'm headed for work, I'm ready for a work day, I'm ready for whatever challenge comes in front of me. And so maybe that's the Invasion Barbare part of this. This is the one that puts you in the zone. You might be wearing this just for fun or casual instances, but to me, as somebody that works, this does put me in the zone. And maybe if you're like a real estate person, or maybe you're a salesman, a closer, this fragrance might put you in that mood to close that deal right here. Now, there is a note right here that's supposed to be a base note in Invasion Barbare, but the thing is, guys, this note does come early and it takes up a lot of the space actually from the point it comes in till the end. And this is none other than musk. So musk does come in early, somewhere in the barbershop phase, and this one lasts until hours and hours until the end. And it is a powdery musk, very powdery. It changes the character of the barbershop scent into something real manly and powdery. And again, this is a direct correlation to the barbershop experience. Back in the day, they used to put powder. Powder was placed right after they put the alcohol and maybe the brut. They'd put like powder right there. And this is a direct correlation right there. You are gonna get powdery musk very early on in the mid, headed to the dry down. It's a beautiful powdery musk. Now let's talk about the usage of Parfums MDCI Invasion Barbare. And earlier I talked about how this fragrance is more for the user. Well, let's discuss what kind of users will benefit the most with this fragrance right here. In my opinion, guys, is gonna be the 30s and up gent that will really make the most out of Invasion Barbare. This fragrance not only just gives a great combination of uplifting whiffs and spicy notes, but on top of that, guys, this one right here is a direct correlation to the old barbershop experience right there. And this will be more interpreted, in my opinion, by the millennials and older. You know, if you went through the actual barbershop experience where you got the alcohol put in, the brute, the aftershave, and the powder like that, then you will get to appreciate this more than maybe a Gen Zer that hasn't experienced that in the barbers. Invasion Barbare definitely helps with congruency, okay? Congruency, which means it'll match you very, very well. And again, if you're like 30s and up and you like wearing crisp shirts, maybe a suit, a jacket, a polo, I mean, this one right here will absolutely match it. It looks like you just got out of the grooming salon and you put on your nice fresh shirt, because this one, it is fresh, it is spicy, and I think that it is just easy to understand, and it's not trying to be youthful. It doesn't smell old, but it does match the age group perfectly. Now, compliment factor wise, this fragrance to me has a high compliment factor. Why? Because all the notes right here, these classic notes of cardamom, lavender, and musk, these notes are very easy to understand. Anybody that smells it can understand that olfactory wise and get that whiff and can know that this one actually smells good. And this fragrance maintains that uplifting nature for quite a while, and even the powderiness of that musk is a big factor right there. When it comes to the sillage of this fragrance, this one here is an aura scent. This is an aura scent. It's not super loud, but it will get people around you. It will get that scent trail going on right there. It is not a weak scent. It is a pretty nice, strong sillage that to me lasts a very long time. Now, the dry down of this fragrance has 3 notes. You've got musk, vanilla, and patchouli. And the musk, like I told you guys, comes early on into the mid, and it is the most prominent note until the end. You've got patchouli as well, but it is a minor patchouli, very minor patchouli. And I would say that the secondary note right here, the one that is also strong here in the dry down, is none other than your vanilla. Now, what I like about this dry down right here is that it is sweet and powdery. It's actually inviting, and it's interesting because when I first tried this perfume, I thought that this fragrance was just going to be restricted in terms of use with just work, that this was gonna be a work perfume, a gent perfume, that this could never be used on dates or in seducing or attracting women. But man, this one really surprised me, guys, especially this mid to dry down. I mean, this musk, this powdery musk does smell very inviting, guys. And with the addition of vanilla coming into the mix, into the dry down, it's prominent. It's a prominent sweet vanilla musk. Hey, I mean, this might be a Netflix and chill ending after a nice, beautiful date with a gent, a proper gent. But this one right here on the dry down, I liked it. I really thought about close encounters, maybe afterwards, after drinks, after being proper, it's time for being improper. But yeah, this fragrance surprised me in the fact that this could be a date perfume as well. But be careful, guys, because the whiffs of this will hit other women as well. This is a very beautiful sillage, like I said. Longevity wise, this one right here lasts 9 to 10 hours, significant scent. And I would say that the first 7 is pretty strong. It's a pretty strong sillage, and then maybe 7 to 9, it's still there. It's gonna be a lingering scent, and the dry down, the sweet musk dry down with the vanilla does come out. So it's more of like a lingering scent, more for close encounters. But the beginning part of this, the first 7 hours, you can go parade yourself around everybody. You can go parade yourself around your coworkers or the ladies. You're gonna get some pretty good sillage for 7 hours. I would categorize this as a grabber. This is a grabber perfume, a rotational perfume, something that can be added in a core collection and can be used often. I think that it's either you pull this fragrance into your world or you get pulled into the world of Invasion Barbare. You can maybe love this so much that you're wearing this all the time as your signature scent, or like me, you can use this on certain instances where you want to feel and smell fresh but barbaric as well, ready and in the zone for an invasion right here. And so I like this fragrance. This is definitely a rotational fragrance. I'm really glad that I'm not into barbershop fragrances, really. I'm not into the whole genre. And so with that being said, I only needed one. And this is it. I don't have any other barbershop style fragrances. Maybe Roja Danger would be the closest one to this if I think about this, and I do use Roja Danger a lot, and you can check my review on that if you want. This one right here is on a class of its own, and having owned this, and I haven't even finished that 10cc, guys, I think that's all you need. If you look into the cost of going into a barbershop, and I don't know how much it is for you guys, but here in America, we've got high labor costs, and a haircut for a guy, really basic, costs $40, $30 to $40, maybe $40 with a tip, and that's quite expensive if you do that a lot. This fragrance right here comes in a 75 ml bottle, and that will give you over 700 sprays right there. In my opinion, 3 sprays is actually more than enough, but you can overload this if you want. But you've got 700 plus sprays on the full bottle. Economically, if you really wanted the old school barbershop experience, you can get it in that nice little bottle right there. 750 sprays worth. Now, quick side question, can women wear Invasion Barbare? Yeah, why not? I don't think it's a problem. I mean, this fragrance right here is a great combination of uplifting whiffs with spices. I mean, women can definitely wear this. The only hiccup I see right there is when you actually meet somebody that's maybe a middle-aged guy, and that guy might actually interpret what you're wearing as, you know, a barbershop scent. Like, did you just come from the barbershop? Because that smells exactly like a barbershop or an old grooming salon back in the day. I mean, that's the only hiccup I see. But in terms of putting you in the mood, this one 100% puts you in the mood. I think it's okay for women to wear, to be honest. Now, collectability wise, there's the bottle option with the Roman statue bust. And I know you're probably asking me, like, Troy, what would you do? Would you actually buy the bust for a couple $100 more than the normal? I think this is gonna be an issue related to the age category of whoever is buying this fragrance right here. I mean, if you're looking at a millennial or maybe like a Gen X type of guy, I think that without a doubt the answer is gonna be yes, because of that collectability, the display case, the heritage, it's out there. Definitely if it was like a 40 or 30-year-old, 30 to 40 to 50, they'll probably buy that bust right there for another couple $100. But if you're a Gen Zer, probably having problems right now with inflation, you don't need the bust, guys. Just get the normal bottle. It's amazing. All right, so that is it. That is my review of Parfums MDCI Invasion Barbare. This is great, folks. I feel great wearing this. I can't wait to go out while wearing this right here, and I do feel in the zone, like a barbarian about to invade. So definitely, I love this fragrance right here. Let me know in the comments what you think of this fragrance. Do you own other barbershop fragrances on top of this? If you do know other barbershop scents that are legit, that are hyped, that I should review, comment below and I will look into it ASAP. I mean, this is a genre on its own and I'm not completely into it, but I'm really glad that I have this fragrance right here. And please do not forget to like and subscribe, guys. Liking, subscribing, watching the ads helps the channel in a very big way. Thank you for 12,000 subscribers and 2 million views, guys. I can't wait to grow even more with all these fragrances non-stop coming. It'll never end. Fragrances will always be made probably until the end of time. So I can't wait to be there in this journey with you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless. Peace.